Walking in the sunshine, but that was only one time. Okay, it wasn't one time. You ain't showing up late. When you got a suit and tie, I'm super fly.
Ah, salut. Ça va? Merci. Merci pour le resub. Ah, ouais, c'est vrai que ça fait un moment que j'avais pas streamé, donc forcément. Oh là là, le truc il a bugué dans... Ah, faudra que je relance le truc parce que c'est horrible, le son il est en écho. Ouais, tranquille. Hein. C'était un peu vite fait la démo, mais j'ai l'impression que c'est... J'ai l'impression que la démo c'est plus... joueur pour regarder son joueur et c'est tout quoi. C'est un peu nul quoi. Voilà.
We get to tell them.
Let's do it. Hey 2K fans, my name is Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning. Welcome to the
Ah ouais,
NBA
d'accord,
2K20
bon,
demo.
plus tard,
We're from 2K TV, and we just want to take a brief moment to share with
Merci
all
du
of
resub.
you how excited we
Ça fait
are
un moment
about
déjà.
NBA 2K20's
14e mois, je
mode.
crois, hein, c'est
Once
ça.
again, 2K has managed to further blur the line between game and
On se suit,
reality
bah,
with the
plus
most
tard.
authentic
Bah, bon
and
courage à toi
engaging
pour le
experience to date.
Building your legacy begins with building your My Player.
You're totally right, and that's why this year, the first thing you'll do is set your potential using the brand new My Player Builder.
I have already spent hours experimenting on different builds.
The builder basically
sais pas,
lets you
ouais, maman,
create your
faut
own
aller dans
archetype
l'épisode.
from scratch.
Absolutely. We've given you the tools to build your My Player however you want. I even got to choose my own
The
takeover.
demo gives you the power to create up to 6 unique builds and test each of them completely upgraded in a full NBA game.
And of course, any My Player builds that you create will be waiting for you as soon as you launch NBA 2K20.
So from all of us here at 2K Sports and 2K TV, we hope you enjoy NBA 2K20 as much as we do.
Super fly, I'm super fly. Skating on the runway. Skating on the runway. We gon' be rich one day. Super fly, I'm super fly. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. 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 Slick Rick type of cause I'm a bad get up. In a plane, you a lame, you ain't so I can't hang with you, touch my chain. Got up like some lightning. For the night, I don't do no white fan. Then the leader, yeah, I'm so trifling. Real savage. I don't with that if she average. I got a bad name Ashley.
understand me. Brand new car, hop out the vet. Ice on my wrist, out of my protect. Brand new chain, ice on my neck. Got tired of the now caught me. I'm up on. I don't get rest. I'm catching these flights and chasing the check. Little baby. I'm a slick Rick type of. Cause my band's big, though. Cause my band's big, though. Wanna take a picture. So I hope you don't try to take none. Think I'm lying. Better dip.
But never again, back on our grind, you know what it is. Yeah, this is our year. Knocked us down once, we got up again. Put in the work, so I know we gon' win. This is for real, we never pretend. We gotta win, win, yeah. I had to stop being basic. Part of my dreams had to chase them. You counted me out, I counted me in. Fell off before, but never again. They boxing me out, I never fit in. Never will fold, never compete. Just wanna win. Wake up, I had to stay up, took a few pay cuts, I had to save up. Now they can't say much, changing the game up. Back on my grind like I never left. Gotta take this to a level up. Gotta stay focused, can't mess it up. Gotta move smart cause I know that they testing us. I'm in my bag, no longer checking the tags. Remember the days I wanted this bad, now look where I'm at, I cannot be mad. Jumped in the game and I did the dash. There's no looking back, can't live in the past. I know that you sad, go get you a bag. All of this winning is making you mad.
I'm not sleeping in, not sleeping in.
Just wanna win.
Back up, 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 back up. Wait a minute, I was told there's no back up, got this all in my back up, but I won't be your back up. Y'all been tripping, living life in the streets. I might slip out and back up, but I won't be your victim. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, you stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, you stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up.
Is you thinking I'm jumping and leaking and leak immediately? Show up this evening and wait till you sleeping. Kick to the open, I'm scanning for motion. I'm just trying to make all my pockets obese. Done with, I just want the Lucci. So me and all of my poochies can eat. For his loose change, take his boo thing out the PF chains and take him K, get a steak or something. Something looking at me like I'm opaque or something. Don't I look like Drake or something? Something better tell mankind Undertaker coming.
Back up. I was told it don't back up. Got me solid, back up. But I won't be a back up. Got him tripping. Living life in respect up. I might slip out and back up. But I won't be a victim. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, you stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, you stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Come from off the top, the flow inside, they got you shocked. Come from off the top, you know I be smarter than Spock. Come from off the top, the flow is hot, they got you shocked. Come from off the top, come from off the top.
Can't keep up, you too slow. You just watch, I control. I take half, you not whole. Got your mind, got your
This is a scenario, I'm in your area, this is your definitely. Turn up your stereo, get this jumping like Mario, now you ain't with me. You terrible, I might embarrass you right here in front of your whole family. Hot in Nigeria, this is the year of the beer, leave a hair on a chair so they know we was here. Staring in fear like a deer when the car coming near, in the middle of the road, bit of beer. You don't wanna rock with the man, hands off of the grands, counting up bands while I talk to the fans. Knew I could jam, but the top wasn't playing. Now everybody wanna be friends. How you? Said I'm just fine, in the right place, at the wrong time. Said I go crazy, out of my mind. And I think back when daddy wrote down that it might scrape and it might grind, but you work hard and it might shine. Let me slow down, switch the time and quit hiding.
Back up. Back up.
Oh, that's what told me. Most these sheep will move like lambs. That's why I be on my own. My mama thought I was a joke, but Miss Badu told me I'm, yeah, I'm. Oh, that's what told me. Most these sheep will move like lambs. That's why I be on my own. My mama thought I was a joke, but Miss Badu told me I'm, yeah, I'm.
nothing else. That's why every beat I'm on is walked up and I Michael Phelps. Told my partner, get your bread up, but that don't equal well. But you can't help out your partners unless you done help yourself. So I need more than kudos and a high five. Cause I went from sidelines to the limelight. And I shine bright, ice cold bars, Klondike. And I never move with the this ain't blindside, oh. Finite, but you feel the spirit, whole flow, shine light, so glow. Every lyric skin cold, cold, so most like Rondo on my glow when I pivot, oh. Most these sheep move like clones. That's why I be on my own. My mama thought I was a joke. But Dave Chappelle told me I'm Dave Chappelle told me and I know it, you can't tell me nothing else. That's why every beat I'm on is walked up and I Michael Phelps. Me and my dogs eat like King Bud, we be working just like out of my hood, I deserve some accolades. Cause I maneuver through the like a bottle of Metamucil in a body that's used to being. And most consumers, they view me as a ruler like Mansa Musa. Cause I stay with some jewels that can't exonerate them from every ounce of troubled water they've been in. Spend in time in places it ain't safe to swim in. Without yelling, I tried to tell them they should make amends. Where you from? Where I'm from? You see so much pain. What the kid do it big? Now they know my name. I done got it out the mud and put on for my day ones. That's why I miss Badu and Dave Chappelle show up. You don't play or no.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Slick Rick type of, cause I'm a bad, get up, in a plane, you a lame, you ain't, so I can't hang with you, touch my chain. Got up, like some lightning. For the night, I don't do no white fan. Then the leader, yeah, I'm so trifling. Real.
We get to tell them.
Let's do it. Hey, 2K fans, my name is Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning. Welcome to the NBA 2K20 demo. We're from 2K TV, and we just want to take a brief moment to share with all of you how excited we are about NBA 2K20's My Career Mode.
Once again, 2K has managed to further blur the line between game and reality with the most authentic and engaging experience to date.
Building your legacy begins with building your My Player.
You're totally right, and that's why this year, the first thing you'll do is set your potential using the brand new My Player Builder.
I have already spent hours experimenting on different builds.
The builder basically lets you create your own archetype from scratch.
Absolutely, we've given you the tools to build your My Player however you want. I even got to choose my own takeover.
The demo gives you the power to create up to 6 unique builds and test each of them completely upgraded in a full NBA game.
And of course, any My Player builds that you create will be waiting for you as soon as you launch NBA 2K20.
So from all of us here at 2K Sports and 2K TV, we hope you enjoy NBA 2K20 as much as we do.
Back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up. Wait a minute. Back up, back up. I was told it don't back up. Got this all in my back up, but I won't be a back up. Y'all been tripping. Living life in restrictions. I might slip out and back up, but I won't be a victim. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, you stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, you stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up.
Is you thinking I'm jumping the leak in the leak immediately? Show up this evening and wait till you sleeping. Kick the door open, I'm scanning for motion. I'm just trying to make all my pockets obese. Don't want, I just want the Lucci. So me and all of my poochies can eat. For his loose change, take his boo thing out the PF chains and take him K, get a steak or something. Something looking at me like I'm opaque or something. Don't I look like Drake or something? Something better tell mankind Undertaker coming.
Back up. I was told it don't back up. Darkness all in my back up. But I won't be here. Back up. Got him tripping. Living life in respect. I might slip out and back up. But I won't be a victim. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, you stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, you stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Come from off the top, the flow is hot, I got you shot. Come from off the top, you know I be smarter than Spock. Come from off the top, the flow is hot, I got you shot. Come from off the top, come from off the top.
Can't keep up, you too slow.
Top.
You just watch, I control.
Top.
I take half, you not whole.
Top.
Got your mind, got your
This is a scenario, I'm in your area, this is your definitely. Turn up your stereo, get this jumping like Mario, now you ain't with me. You terrible, I might embarrass you right here in front of your whole family. Hot in Nigeria, this is the year of the beer, leave it here in a chair so they know we was here. Staring in fear like a deer when the car coming near, in the middle of the road, bit of beer. You don't wanna rock with the man, hands off of the grands, counting up bands while I talk to the fans. Knew I could jam, but the top wasn't playing, now everybody wanna be friends. How you? Said I'm just fine, in the right place, at the wrong time. Said I go crazy, out of my mind. And I think back when daddy wrote down that it might scrape and it might grind, but you work hard and it might shine. Let me slow down, switch the time and get high.
Back up.
But never again, back on our grind, you know what it is. Yeah, this is our year. Knocked us down once, we got up again. Put in the work, so I know we gon' win. This is for real, we never pretend. We gotta win, yeah. I had to stop being basic. All of my dreams had to chase me. You counted me out, I counted me in. Fell off before, but never again. They boxing me out, I never fit in. Never will fold, never could bend. Just wanna win. up, you better wake up. I had to stay up, took a few pay cuts, I had to save up. Now they can't say much, changing the game up. Back on my grind like I never left. Gotta take this to a level up. Gotta stay focused, can't mess it up. Gotta move smart, cause I know that they testing us. I'm in my bag, no longer checking the tags. Remember the days I wanted this bad, now look where I'm at, I cannot be mad. Jumped in the game and I did the dash. There's no looking back, can't live in the past. I know that you sad, go get you a bag. All of this winning is making you mad.
From not sleeping in, not sleeping in, not sleeping in.
Just wanna win.
The ball that helped me, I just can't decide. Will I let this one take me?
Just wanna win.
Decided to fight. Will I let this one take me?
We came to fight, we came to win. We came to fight, we came to win. We came to fight, we came to win. We lost before, but never again. We came to fight, we came to win.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in and welcome to NBA 2K20. A chance to check out a My Player build and see what he's got going on. And tonight we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Toronto Raptors. Courtside, along with Brian Benefitemi and Tim Sports, Blake Zuniga here for some exciting 2K basketball action.
And all eyes are on My Player tonight. Reminds me a lot of myself back in the day. A lot of attention. It was a lot of distractions, but all the fans are here. They're intrigued to see him play, and really, I'm curious as well.
You just never know what will happen until the refs toss up the tip. Could someone drop 50 tonight? Will we see overtime, a triple-double, a buzzer beater? We all have no idea. This is why we play the game.
Well, defending NBA champion Toronto, they did re-sign one of their key free agents in Marc Gasol.
While they may look set at the big positions with Gasol and Ibaka, there are certainly minutes behind them that are available because they're a bit thin in the front line. So I think there's a chance to even start over them with enough improvement.
Well, absolutely. We saw Nick Nurse call on Pascal Siakam over other vets. They aren't scared to play the kids in Canada. So if you end up with this MP big build, you will get a chance to be a significant player on this club.
A real defensive lapse there. He's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Outside Russell. They double him with My Player. Pass to Thompson. Curry drains it from downtown.
Well, he's got range that extends out to the parking lot. Steph is hard to shadow defensively.
Here's My Player. That one is off.
And terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be worrying about him next time they take it inside, too. That's what great defenders will do to you. Me.
Well played right there. There's no question which team has the momentum.
It does look like this lead is headed north.
And here is Powell. My Player outside. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
And hey, not much the D can do there. My Player appearing unfazed despite the strong pressure.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first quarter. Back to Curry. Here's the three. They grab their own miss. Now here is Thompson. Goes back up. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Toronto is in a strange spot. They just won the championship and a big gamble, but they lost their best player. What are they looking to add?
Well, like most NBA teams, Blake, they're looking for young players. Now, remember, the current core of Marc Gasol, Kyle Lowry, and Serge Ibaka are pretty much all on the downslope of their careers, so they need the next generation of Raptors, and obviously, Pascal Siakam is a great start.
I do think they want the young guys who can win now. The East is still open, and Toronto is still, I think, a player away from returning to the finals. As we saw last year, anything can happen once you make it. Nick Nurse isn't afraid to play rookies at all. So if you play here, your number will be called.
Now here's my player. 13 feet out. Another miss by my player. The Warriors leading. Here's Curry. From way back. Here's Cauley Stein. The shot's good.
It's not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many looks from in close.
You know, usually when teams give up runs like this, it's because they allow chances from inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Now a timeout called by Toronto.
It could be just trying to get a break in action to clear their...
Teams will make substitutions.
Great job getting to the line here. Didn't have an attempt in the first quarter, but he's putting some pressure on the defense now.
My player with it. Green on him. And it's my player missing. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And D'Angelo Russell slams it in.
Exceptional at turning on the Jets. Love how fearless Russell is driving inside.
My player with it. Pass to Van Fleet. My player. And no good trying to use the glass.
It's been a difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing them big time.
Back to Green. And Draymond Green with the stuff.
Well, this is what you want your point guard to do. Russell, nice dime to the open teammate.
And here are the Raptors. Trailing by 10. Here's my player, and it's good for 2. Now Curry. He's got 9. Green outside. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And so it's Toronto with it. 8-point game. My player right side. Toronto the rebound. And so here is Golden State. Here's Curry. Basket good.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in. They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
And I'm intrigued by the idea of being an MP big man and playing with Pascal Siakam. How would you complement his skill set, guys?
Well, for his size and position, Siakam rebounds the ball really well. So as a big man, I would work my tail off on the glass, and together we could inhale every rebound together.
Absolutely, Tim. And if you have Siakam helping you snag those boards as a big in a my player build, it can really help you get out quicker in transition. We know that everybody loves a big that can run the break. So if Siakam covers you on a rebound or two, you better make sure you're getting your butt down the court.
Good job using that size to get to the line. If my player can shoot free throws well, that would be such a plus for him.
Both good at the line. And here is Curry. 11 points in the game. Russell, pass to Thompson, and then Klay Thompson with the dunk.
I love that recognition. From Steph Curry, has a good understanding for when to shoot and when to give it up.
Now here's my player. He's got 10. Trifecta!
Pretty passing, timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Thompson outside. Back to Curry for three. It's rebounded by Johnson.
A bit of a struggle for him this quarter scoring the ball.
And stolen by Cauley Stein. Now here is Curry. Tight defense on him. Thompson's shot's good.
What a job he's doing here. His second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was a great quarter.
Now a timeout called by Toronto.
He's been aggressive in creating his own shot so far, but it hasn't been falling. Probably time for him to devote all that energy to getting other.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Warriors ahead. They're up by 10. And we will see you back. Well, boys, we're halfway home. What are your thoughts on my players so far?
Definitely been a contributor for his team. So far, I would say a solid performance.
Yeah, if you want to be critical, you could talk about some of the areas that maybe need improvement, but the positives for him, I think it shows some definite potential. This is great to see from Cauley Stein, showing a willingness to be more aggressive on offense.
This is his first free throw attempts of the game. He's off on the second. The Raptors might have won the NBA title last year, but they're back in that underdog role after losing Kawhi. What can they do to get back to the promised land?
Well, it starts first and foremost with 2019 Most Improved Player, Pascal Siakam. He really jumped onto the scene last year, and I'd like to see him continue to improve and take more of the offensive load. Maybe get that average over 20 points per game. But after losing Danny Green, too, he signed with the Lakers. The Raptors could use shooters to put around Siakam and Marc Gasol.
And I think some youth as well. I mean, they have a nice core, but they're vets in Gasol, Ibaka, and Lowry. But who is the next star? Could it be OG Anunoby? You just know Nick Nurse wants some younger guys to test out.
Left side, Curry. The teardrop falls in.
Working the defense over in the painted area. Curry with the smooth teardrop.
My player with it. Green on him. Russell with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the fast break.
That's rapid-fire basketball at its best.
Showtime.
Here's my player. And too long on the shot. Down low. And Draymond. Green with the stuff.
You see the vision from Thompson. When you've been surrounded by superstars like Clay has, you learn to keep your eyes up.
My player outside. Steps back and fires. He gets that one.
That's just what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the defense with that one.
New arena, new all-star, new bench. It's a season of changes in Golden State.
Moving from Oakland to San Francisco without Kevin Durant, also without Klay Thompson while he gets back from that ACL injury suffered in the finals. Steph Curry is going to need to get back into MVP mode. But remember, they added an all-star guard in D'Angelo Russell. Me personally, I can't wait to see D'Lo and Curry play together.
Me too, Tim. I mean, what an offensive show those two will put on, especially when Klay Thompson is back. Now, the bench is paper thin, so expect the starters to play a lot. However, come playoff time, are you going to tell me that you want to face a team with Steph Curry, D'Angelo Russell, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green? Didn't think so.
And it's in.
Just shrugging off the D there. Love how focused my player appeared on that possession.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. Fires the three. They get it back. Second chance shot. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Their rebounding has been off the chart today, guys, and that's the #1 reason why this game is out of hand right now.
Exactly. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the glass. I know Draymond thinks he should get more calls, and maybe he's right. For a physical guy, he doesn't spend a ton of time at the line.
My player, defended by Green. Shot from 12, and it's my player missing. To the inside, and Draymond Green with the stuff.
Well, here's the thing. The defense has failed to adapt to what they're doing with Draymond. He's been on the finishing end all night.
Here's my player. Rebounded by the Warriors. Green outside. And Draymond Green with the stuff.
We're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over.
He saw too many easy buckets coming from inside and wanted to put a stop to it.
I would...
To the middle. Pass to Van Fleet. My player. And it's wide right, hits off the rim.
Some of the shots he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse.
Wow. Look at that lead. At both ends, they've been in total control.
Yeah, they've given these fans absolutely nothing to cheer about. I mean, you could hear a pin drop in this building.
Maybe some of those fans are going to ask for a refund.
Can't connect from 13 feet out. McKinney, guarded by Ibaka. That one drops for him.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
He's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard.
And he'll be shooting his first free throws. And that one misses.
A shot blocking man of the world. Ibaka can tell you, not in my house, in at least 4 languages. I think I could only say it in 2.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had many more attempts in the first half.
Now here is Curry, defended by Lowry. Now here is Curry, with 4 on the clock, and the jumper falls for him.
On any night, you know coming in that Steph Curry is a threat to go off like this, but still, that doesn't make it any less impressive when he does.
Well, it's the money quarter, the 4th. But heading into it, how would you assess my player tonight? Ibaka inside. Nails it! Spellman has picked up his first foul of the game.
You see the strength Ibaka's added over the years? That time converting through contact, going to the line.
The Warriors on offense. And he dunks it down.
Big finish, emphatic.
And he hangs on the rim just for good measure.
Why not when you can get up like that?
I suppose there's nothing wrong with a little showboating here and there, right, guys?
On the wing, my player. The 15-footer. The double clutch. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
They have a little extra hustle in this second half, doing much better in terms of second chance points.
And the Warriors making a change here.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half.
And when you do it, it's such a good strategy when you're behind because not only do you get points, but the clock stops as well.
Here's Russell. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Serge Ibaka.
A shifty player. Russell's adept at switching it up, using various speeds to keep defenders off balance.
And so it's Toronto with it. My player outside. Charity stripe shot. The rebound by Cauley Stein.
This has been a rough second half for him shooting the ball. He should probably adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. Man, how about this percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Oh, I'm loving it, and I'm really loving every second of it, actually. I mean, they've found their rhythm from deep, no doubt about it.
And the foul called on my player. That will be his second foul of the game.
You gotta have a cooler head than that.
Yeah, that was clearly just a frustration foul. He needs to take a few deep breaths.
Now here's Russell. Defense is right there. Inside. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And that assist got a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Pass to Johnson. My player. Back to Lowry. And here's my player. Guarded by Russell. And again, no good by Toronto. Thompson outside. And the call will be against Gasol. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Substitution on the court. Hollis Jefferson.
Here's Cauley Stein. Pass to Russell. Shoots over Lowry. Here's Cauley Stein. And the dunk by Willie Cauley Stein.
You see the length helping Cauley Stein there. It's what allows him to be a factor on the boards.
My player from deep. He can't get that one.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench if he continues to shoot like he has so far in this quarter.
Thompson's shot's good.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
And there it is.
It is no secret that bigs have to possess an inside shot. My player showing off his touch there.
Now here's Russell. Defended by Lowry. Russell with the bucket.
Well, you've got to like his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to my player. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. D'Angelo Russell picks one up.
Looking pretty mobile there. When a big like my player takes it strong, the defense sometimes must compromise.
The Raptors making a switch here. Here's Thompson. Outside Russell.
Dumped by the Lakers in a 2017 trade to create cap space, D'Angelo Russell sure made the most of his move to Brooklyn as he was selected to his first All-Star game in 2019.
If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. To the wing, right side. Pass to my player. Golden State with the rebound. Evans with the ball. Left side, Russell. Gasol grabs the board.
That's a surprise. You know, it's out of character for him to miss those when the D's not right in his face.
McCaw misses. Now Evans. Out to the left wing. Here's Russell. That's his 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Imagination and creativity allow Russell to repeatedly make plays around the rim.
To the paint. Thompson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
They built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
No question about it. He's hit everything he's looked at.
And just give him any bit of space and it's automatic tonight.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
And Golden State has possession. Puts it up from 12. The Raptors pull it in. My player outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's a great sign. My player showing some handles. A big plus for a front. Court player.
Thompson outside. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Here's my player. That one off the back iron and out. Pass to Spellman. Shot clock at 5. And that's a foul called on my player. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2.
Spellman. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And here are the Raptors. The long 3. Another miss by my player. And here is Evans. So we see the Warriors taking the W here.
I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, you stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, you stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to
this area, or if I fall inside the quicksand,
Yeah, this mesmerizing song is sang by Marin, who is the girl who finds you on the shore of Koholint Island, and she takes you in her home, and that's where you wake up and actually start the game. And we were just in Animal Village, which has a lot of really charming inhabitants. But because we're on a journey today, we're not gonna talk too much about that. People can find out
Hold on
themselves.
to those surprises.
Exactly.
yeah, we don't want to spoil what happens, but definitely travel to the animal village when you can, because it is a wonderful place. So there are a few changes, of course, in this game compared to the original Game Boy game, and one of them helps you navigate, I think. Like there was already a pretty good map for a Game Boy game in the original title, but this map, I think, looks really awesome. It's super detailed. You can recognize everything in
yeah.
it. This is Mape Village, where we start.
Okay.
And the game already places some landmarks, some points of interest for you with these icons. But you can mark the map yourself with your own markers. So just to give you an idea of where we're going today, the Angler's Tunnel is here, around here, or at least that's where we want to use the key.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just mark it with a heart here.
Yeah.
Because we heart dungeons.
We heart.
All right. And so in order to get there from here, I'm gonna have to go up this path through this wasteland, maybe stop by somewhere on the way,
Okay.
and then reach the waterfall there.
Yeah, the level of detail is just incredible. It pops up. You really see the high differences, and it just is a treat to just have a look at it. And one thing that I particularly like about the reimagining of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for Nintendo Switch is that this is a very different kind of Zelda. First of all, you can see it's got a top-down perspective.
Yeah.
But also on top of that, a lot of players have discovered The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on Switch, which was a very vast adventure that is very much about exploration.
Yeah.
The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening is an adventure that takes place on an island. So at every centimeter of the island, there's a detail to soak in.
And still, there are